Bros. I'm Zach.
I'm Bob.
Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. I know probably nobody's here yet, but hi everybody that will be here or is here. Um, got I think probably a full agenda today. Bob, what do we got?
We're going to talk about an article that they asked multiple brewers what they thought were the most underrated and overrated hops. We'll give our 2 cents about those. Then we've already done the overrated breweries, so we're gonna talk about the underrated breweries, and we'll give you some just beer news and just random thoughts as we have squirrels go by and we chase them.
Yes, chasing squirrels is our favorite thing. If you have joined us before, you know that. So we're gonna chase all the squirrels today. All right, so I guess I'm gonna open a beer. I have a guest with me today, so I'm gonna say hi. So yeah, Rob's here. So we're gonna just share a couple beers. Rob, you wanna grab one? And we'll open whatever it is.
I just cut my fingernails and I have
All right,
my
so this
fingernails.
is no, yeah. So that's what we got. This is the Citra Dragon Saddle. Um, Citra hopped. Triple IPA, 11.5%. So it's a bit of a strong boy. That's fine. You can just grab whatever.
Thought a triple might be a little higher than 11 and a half though. And I've had
Hell.
doubles that are 12.
Yeah, I mean, most doubles when you're getting around 10, they start not being doubles anymore. And are,
What you can't see.
there's that guy, nice and
Mine's
hazy.
pretty pale looking compared to yours.
Yeah, what do you got?
I got other half ace in space or aced in space. Um, it is a double dry hopped imperial IPA.
Okay, cool.
Doesn't smell like an
um,
imperial though. It doesn't. I don't get a whole lot of. It just smells very fruity. It smells like a regular hazy IPA, maybe a double.
gotcha. Thanks everybody that has joined. In case you missed the beginning, we're mostly talking about hops today, which is what makes beer taste different, essentially. Um, so we have this article that they asked a bunch of brewers the most overrated and underrated hops. We're gonna kind of go through their list, give our 2 cents, and then kind of give what we think are underrated, overrated hops, and then we have a couple other things we're gonna touch on as well. So, Bob, you want to start with something other than the main focus, or do you want to talk about the glass
Okay,
that you
well
have today?
let's go ahead and just hit our beer news real quick.
Yep.
First off, Tuesday was Pint Day in Ohio, so I got this. Had to do a little bit of running, but not a whole lot. I just Grainworks is my local brewery here. I went there. It was completely freaking packed. Everyone was there to get the freaking glass. So I had to just go to another brewery that was a town over. So had to do a little bit of driving, but I got myself one, got Zach one, and I got my neighbor one.
Thanks, bro.
You're welcome. So
Um,
what out? We had the couple other things that you sent to me. You want to talk about either one of those?
yeah. So first thing, um, a beer museum is going to be opening up in the Cincinnati area. I don't know if they actually have a date or anything for that yet, but I actually
They
just read this
said
earlier.
actually in a couple weekends they're gonna do like just a they're gonna do an exhibit at one of the or I think one of the museums that are already here.
Okay.
Um, I read it. Now I can't find it. But yeah, they're gonna do an exhibit just to see so you can see kind of what the stuff's gonna be there on the 9th through the 12th.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so that's a cool thing for Ohio craft beer to actually have a craft beer museum in the state. Um, and Cincinnati is obviously one of the big three cities, but also in the beer industry, they're one of the big ones out there. As we've talked about on previous episodes, there are breweries that are winning awards from the Cincinnati area all the time at different beer festivals and such. So
And then we
this is
had
weird.
some
Wow.
we had another article that it was multiple. It was talking about there were several major breweries that went Chapter 11 over the last what 3 or 5 years.
Not even that long. I think these ones were just like super recent.
Yeah, yeah. I wasn't real familiar with any of the breweries, so I didn't really pay that much attention to it. I know one was in Memphis.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah.
so unfortunately, we are going through a time where uh, some breweries just aren't making it, and I mean, there. It seems kind of like there's ebbs and flows on this all the time. That there's times where you're just going to see a whole lot of opening up, but there's a lot of people who just open up that aren't that great, so
Yeah.
they don't last long.
Yeah. So this one, the three main ones they talked about in this article, um, were all this year.
Mm-hmm.
So the first one was Descent Craft Brewing, which is in Florida. That was August 17th. Um, Memphis Made Brewing Company was August 7th, and then Three Weavers in California was July 24th.
Man, I'm not
So,
familiar with like
uh,
any of those.
yeah, I don't know many of those either, but
Might be why
no,
they.
it's just it's sad to see people not supporting. That's why we always say we're always about support your local breweries. Um, Unfortunately, some places just aren't that good, and I get that, but yeah, that's all I got. That's all I got on that.
That's,
I'll leave it at that.
that's all you got to say about that.
That's all I have to say about that. Um, so we want to get into the main list of
Let's hit it, man.
did it. All right.
You got it
So
up.
first of all, yeah, I have it up.
Cool.
But just to give everybody an idea out there, um, of how many different hops there are, there's this list on Wikipedia that just seems like it goes on and on and on and on. I mean, there's got to be at least 150 different hops out there now. Hoppy Dudes is closing. Oh man, that sucks. Um, yeah, I think I've only been there once, and I mean it was okay. wasn't wasn't a place that had anything that really jumped out at me, but I mean it was still decent beer that they had. I actually think I have one of their like chip clip refrigerator magnet things on the fridge right now too. Anyway, I'm ADD. Okay. Do you have the article up too, Bob?
No, I don't.
No, you don't. Okay. So they went around and they just basically asked um, different different breweries across the country, what they thought were overrated and underrated hops. So we're just gonna get to the list. Overrated hops, according to these individuals, there's a small blurb about it, and I'll just tell you the brewery they're from and the hop. So the first one is Rawaka. So Rawaka hops are those are New Zealand hops. They've really kind of been up and coming the last few years. A lot of breweries have used them, especially in hazy IPAs. They bring out a lot of flavor, fruit forward, juice forward. I think there's like stone fruit, passion fruit, and then citrus flavors that come out of Rawakas. But this brewer from Space Cadet Brewing in Philly, they just said they've gotten so expensive. That's why he thinks they're overrated. So what do you think?
I mean, I kind of like that particular hop. The am I saying this right? Ruwaka.
Ruaka, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I kind of like it. Typically they pair that up with something else, don't they? A lot of times.
They sometimes they will, but they do like two New Zealand hops normally. So
Yeah.
Rawaka and Motueka. Those are two different ones they normally pair well together. Or something like a Nelson Sauvin goes well with Rawaka
Yeah,
as
and
well, in
that's
my
what I
opinion.
remember kind of Nelson Sava.
Yep.
So most of the time I'm thinking of like Rawaka with something else, but I typically like it.
Yeah.
Um, it's it's got a little bit of a grassy taste to it,
Yeah.
but
So
it has a little bit of citrus as well.
just reading about Rawakas is that they cross them with an old line of saws. So they might have a little peppery note to them as well. So I don't know, but just strong citrus character, high oil content. Um, I know we've talked about alpha acids in the past. Higher alpha acids preserves your beer better, but can add that really kind of bitter hoppy flavor. With the Rawakas, where were those at? They got this. This list is like all over the place. It is not alphabetical order at all. It, like there's like A, V, S, K, B, H. It's all over the place. I don't know why it does this. But Rawakas are like 4.5 to 6.5% alpha acids. So it's actually kind of on the medium lower side on the acid content of them. So nothing crazy there. Next one, Mosaic. So this is a hop that a lot of people are probably familiar with that are into craft beer. There's even some beers out there that are 100% Mosaic hopped. So one of them being Founders, right? They did a full Mosaic hop beer, or is it Bell's?
Founders.
Okay, that's what I thought.
I
So
mean, I think there's a couple that have done a single hop mosaic.
okay,
It's I mean it's been done a lot. Um,
yep, yeah. That's basically what this brewer said from Vault 202 Brewery in Wisconsin. They just said it's been overdone at this point. It's just been very static. The Citra Mosaic combo is just what brewers use in IPAs, and it's become static.
yeah, I mean everybody does one. I think it almost got to a point like you have to have one
Yep.
in your list of beers because like to compete with everybody else. Um, the single hop mosaic. I mean it's okay. It's nothing that I'm like dying to get. I mean it's got what? I mean the flavor profile on that's supposed to be like what mango, papaya, passion fruit, uh, tangerine.
Yeah, on mosaics. What do I got? Where are they?
But for the
So
most part,
that's a crisp blend.
yeah, most mosaics I think of, I'm typically getting more of the pine and kind of more of
Like the
the
the floral, earthy kind of stuff.
yeah yeah
Yeah.
yeah.
So
I don't really think of of mosaic as like a citrusy type of. I mean, it's supposed to have a little bit of that in there, but I don't really get those tastes.
yeah, it's supposed to be like tropical, blueberry, tangerine, floral, and earthy.
I
But
think the
it's
floral and earthy takes over the rest of it.
yeah. And the thing is with mosaics too is that they're typically very very high in alpha acids, so they bring a huge amount of bitterness. Um, in the beer as well. So again, depends on how much you're adding and if you're blending with other hops. But Mosaic is going to be pretty bitter just due to its acid content. Next one we got is Citra.
Again, I mean, I love Citra. Quite frankly, I like Citra hops. Um, it's just been overdone. I mean, he's absolutely right. It's just like everybody has a Citra hops. Um, what else I can say about it. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's,
I don't have much more to add to that. It's just, it's been done and pounded for so long that Citra became such a standard that if you're not using Citra, you're doing something wrong. Um,
I mean, by all means, you should probably have a Citra hop somewhere in your list of beers. Do you need to make it every single time? Does it have to be always on tap?
yeah,
I mean, I'm okay with breweries that like to experiment a little bit, and by all means, if you're doing a Citra hop IPA, you're basically doing a standard IPA.
yeah, yep. Um, I agree with you on all of that. I mean, obviously, Citra hops they've been a staple for such a long time in the beer industry, especially craft beers, IPAs. It just feels overdone at this point if you're not using something else besides just straight citrus. Um, and that was kind of um, like Citra hops were actually developed and like they were founded. The hop company that started growing Citra hops was actually founded by a bunch of breweries. So, 120 nachos, yes, Tyson, that does just taste like straight juice. They typically blend that with other things besides just Citra. I can't remember what they had the last time they did it, but that one is very good. But I think it's because they blend it so well. Um, but yeah, so like Sierra Nevada, Deschutes, and Widmer Brothers, they came out with a specific Citra blend hop as well, HBC 394. Um, but yeah, the citrus are grapefruit, tropical fruit, um, typically pretty low acid content on those, so you don't get a lot of that hop forward flavor with them. What you got now? No, this is super deli. This, yeah. All right, so I'm splitting beers with Rob, my buddy that's here. So we're going a little faster on the beers, but this is the next one. So can looks very similar to the previous one, but this is all superdelic hops. Again, Dragon Saddle, Hoof Hearted, superdelic hops. So I'll pour this guy out real quick. See if we notice any color differences with it. I'm not sure there will be. Citra was the last one. So I mean, it's pretty similar. What do you think, Bob? Pretty similar color. It looks
It's slightly,
maybe a
I
little
think
bit
it's
lighter.
slightly paler than the last one.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. So where are we at? Talked about Citra. Um, next one is a hop that I haven't had a lot of. It's normally blended with other stuff, so it's hard to tell what the flavor just straight away of this one is. But Sabro, thoughts on that one, Bob?
You know what? I'm kind of the same thing what you just said. I mean, I don't know that I've ever had a beer that's straight Sabro.
Yeah, I don't know that I have either. Um, so this brewer from Five Dimes Brewery in New Jersey, they're saying it's unique and has the possibility of being great, but there's a very thin line between making a beer better and making it worse. It's because this is coconut character essentially is what this hop brings is the coconut flavor.
I mean, I like the coconut.
I'm not a fan.
I like the lime in the coconut. I'll drink
Well,
them
that's
both
fine. That's
together.
different. And you mix it all up.
Yep.
I'm not a
Especially when you
fan
got
of.
a headache.
Yeah, not. Uh, yeah, Sabro can taste like a pina colada. Again, got to be blended with something well, in my opinion. I think it's just to me the stuff I've had with Sabro in it has typically been like some stouts have had Sabro in it to bring that coconut flavor. Coconut stouts, coconut porters are a big thing. I don't like coconut. I like pineapple, but coconut's not my jam. One of the things I can't really get behind.
I dig on the coconut.
You can dig that coconut all you want.
So I mean,
So
dude, its flavor profile is lime and coconut.
That's fine. You're allowed to like it, and I'm allowed to not like it. So
Oh no, that's fine. Um, but I mean, as I say, yeah, I don't know that I've ever had anything that's been single hopped Sabra. So
yeah, yeah, I don't think I have either. But this one is. Let me see if I can find it real quick.
I think Jelly Brain uses Sabra
Does it?
at, at
Okay.
a third eye. But I
Yeah,
mean,
it might be masked well with other stuff in there too.
no, it's got a lot of coconut taste coming out of it.
Is that one of the newer ones though? Because I had like the original Jelly Brain when they first came out. I haven't had it
No, the
since.
original Jelly Brain has a shit ton of coconut taste to it, dude.
Did it? Okay, maybe I didn't like that one. I don't remember, dude. That was a long time ago.
But it's a milkshake IPA, so it's got all the
True,
lactose in it as well.
true. Yeah, I can't find Sabra in this list because it's just literally all over the place. I was looking for the alpha acid content.
Oh, it's
Um,
12 to 16%, so it's pretty strong.
oh, did you
It's
find it? Oh,
pretty
yeah, that's super high acid.
yeah.
All right,
Beta is 4 to 7.
okay. We'll just keep moving on. Next person just says experimental and unproven hops. So this person's from Cerberus Brewing in Colorado.
Which is
Um,
a good brewery, man.
yeah. So they say that experimental or newer unproven unnamed hops like the HBC versions that aren't named yet. Um, they're saying they have flavors that don't actually come through on the brew or come across just odd or taste weird.
I mean,
Um,
it's a I think it's a hit and miss, dude.
I
Like
agree.
you like breweries all the time, and they'll say it right up there. They'll say experimental hopped. They'll typically
Yep.
even label it just that way. Um, and typically, I'm gonna every time I see one of those, I'm gonna order it and drink it.
Yep.
But it's a hit and miss. Sometimes it's like, oh my god, this is freaking awesome. A lot of times it's like, it's okay.
I
I
agree
can
with you.
drink it. I'm not gonna pour it out, but I'm not probably gonna order it again.
Yeah, for me, it's been more bad than good. I've had a few that have been really good, and I've had a lot that have been bad. So that's just how I feel about them. So yeah, this brewer just says that every now and again they hit, but usually they're kind of weird, and we could live without them. That's a quote. So I kind of feel the same way.
I'm not gonna disagree with the dude, but I think I think, as I said, if I see an experimental, I'm gonna order it.
Gotcha. All right, we'll keep moving down the list. Next one is hop products. So not actual like hop pellets or fresh hops. This is hop products, so like hop oils, stuff like that. So
Dude,
this,
that's brewer insight type of crap, dude. I mean, I don't even know if I can even comment on it. Because again, it's like one of those things is like I think that's probably a little bit more information than I need to know of if what other type of products that they're actually putting in there.
yes, I mean you got hop oils, you got the whole terpene thing, like hop terpenes. Um, I mean, obviously cryo hops are their own kind of deal. Those are just cryo frozen hops, so you're not getting hop product from that. But they're mostly talking about this person. Let's see, Heater, excuse me, Heater Allen Brewing in Oregon. That's where this guy's from. But he says the thing about them is that the main benefit is their storage ability, lower shipping costs, and better alpha acid utilization. Um, says if they really do impart more aroma, it doesn't track with the price increase. Obviously, if you're making hop oil, you need a lot more hops to make a little vial of oil than you do just using the actual hops and getting more flavor and aroma out of them that way. So, I think it comes out down to cost a lot with it. So
Yeah, I
that's
mean, I think you're probably just going to do a hop oil or something if you want to get a specific taste or if you want
yeah,
to get a specific smell or something.
yeah, yeah. I agree. Um, yeah, I won't spend too much time on that one. Just next one, Columbus.
Dude, I can't even remember the last time I had something that had Columbus hop in it.
Yeah, I feel that they're being used less and less. The last beer I think I had with Columbus hops was a beer at Devil's Kettle in Athens. They did there were like three different hops in it, but it was mainly Columbus hops. Um, so they're saying that this person from Moody Tongue in Chicago, um, they're saying they don't use them anymore. The evolution of hop varieties have produced great alternatives Columbus that are available. He says he likes Chinook better than Columbus. I hate Chinook, so I can't say that I necessarily agree with him. Um, but like Columbus hops are actually they're a German hop, right?
Mm, no, it's a U.S. developed in
Sure.
1970 and released commercially in
Okay.
1990, but it's U.S.
Okay. I was looking at something else. Okay, yeah. So they're super high alpha acid. So they're basically a bittering hop. You're not gonna get much fruit flavor out of something like that. But yeah, I mean they're one of the kind of original three C's of hops with Columbus, Cascade, and Centennials. So those were like the original hops that are used in like old style ales. You'd see them everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, as I said, I, you just don't see it very often anymore. So
Yeah, I mean, you normally get a lot of like woody character coming through in them and
yeah, so
piney
for it to,
flavors.
I mean, I think it's a bit of a stretch to call it overrated because I mean, for it to be overrated, it would have to be used a lot.
Yeah, yeah, I agree with that. But yeah, they tend to be super like resiny as well. Like you get that resin kind of flavor, like the hop resin flavor.
Hmm.
So, but yeah, I mean, you just don't really see Columbus hops that much anymore. So I guess that's what that dude's saying about it. But yeah, I mean, like, yes, Tyson, West Coast IPAs used to always use freaking Columbus hops in them. I haven't really seen them that much anymore. Next person is saying Nectaron. So this guy is from actually no, this is not a guy. Sorry, this is actually Great Notion in Seattle, which I've been there. So they're saying, yeah, Nectaron. That is a New Zealand hop. So what do
New
you got, Bob,
Zealand
on that?
hop, New Zealand hops are just getting shit on, dude.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know that I think Nectaron might be a little bit older of a hop as well. Maybe not. I think. I mean, it's been, but it seems like you just don't. I don't see it as much as what you did. I mean, it was there for a while. That it was one of the big New Zealand ones, but it just seems like you're seeing different the different New Zealand hops other than Nectaron now.
Yeah. So I've
So
actually kind of seen the opposite, to be honest with you. Like
you're seeing
when
Nectaron more.
yeah, so like when it first came out, like when New Zealand hops started getting popular in the US at least, like I would always see like Vic Secret, um Rakow or
That's what
what's that?
I feel like that's what I see mainly
Yeah, I
on
don't see that as much anymore.
is the Vic
Um
C.
Super Alpha, Waimea, um what is it? Rakow, Rakua, Rakau. I don't know how to say that. But it was a lot of like, Vic Secret hops that I used to be seeing. I don't even know if those are those even New Zealand. No, not Vic Secret. Nelson Sauvin. So I used to
Yeah,
see a
I mean,
ton of Nelson Sauvin. Never would see Nectaron, and like the beer that I have, the Dragon Saddle, they have an all Nectaron hop version of that beer.
oh really?
So
I
yeah,
mean, as far as New Zealand hops, I think Nectaron is probably the one that has the most fruit forward type of taste coming out of it. So
yeah. So what they say that it has: pineapple, passion fruit, peach, grapefruit. Super pretty dang high off acid. I mean, 10.5 to 11.5. So that's pretty up there. Not like ridiculously undrinkable high, but that's pretty up there. Yeah, Tyson. I agree with you. I used to see Nelson Sauvin a lot more than I see it now. I see it every now and then, but I used to see that all the time. There was a beer that I got at one point that I forget who it was from, but it was all Nelson Sauvin hopped, and I absolutely loved that beer.
Yeah, man. Nelson Sauvin was like a big thing last year.
Yeah, I mean, even like 5 years ago, it was way bigger than what I see it now in my experience. But again, I have a pretty small market of, of beer here. So, all right, you got anything else to add on that?
No, let's move on.
Okay, cool. Um, so I think
That's
that's
all the
all for our
overrated.
overrated. Yeah, that's all for our overrated. Move. Do you have any personal ones that you say are overrated?
Dude, I mean, I think I told you pre-show that I mean my overrateds are kind of like the ones that were the first ones where we were talking about that the Citra and the Mosaic is just because I mean they're just kind of overdone.
Yeah,
So that's kind of where I sit as well. Quite frankly, how am I gonna override someone who's a brewer?
yeah, yeah.
They
I
know
mean,
more than I do.
yeah. Um, personal. This is off of my personal preference. Um, I think that Simcoe is overrated. I'm not a fan of Simcoe hops. I've had single hop Simcoe beers. I just don't like them. That's my personal thing. You see it in everything these days. Um, but if it's blended well with other stuff, I don't mind it. It's just when it's that hop alone, I don't like it. That would be my big one. Chinook, I don't like at all. I can't stand Chinook. But that's what I got for
I
overrated.
don't know. I mean, do you see a whole lot of beers with Chinook in it?
Um, so Uniontown, they use a ton of it.
Do they?
Yep. Yeah, I was talking to their owner one day, and he's like, "Yeah, almost everything we make has Chinook in it."
Why?
I I don't know.
It's just something he likes. Is it inexpensive?
It's probably cheap.
Okay.
Okay. Uh, we move to the real big boy now.
I thought the first one was the real big boy.
No. Okay.
It's too close. It's too close. It's too close. There, Dragon Saddle. Oh, four time. Oh, full torque. Quadra. Oh yeah, you're not fucking around now, dude.
No. This is 13. Yeah, this is a big boy.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, this one
At,
doesn't
at
quite.
least you're at least you're in a bedroom, dude. So like
Just
you
take a
can
nap.
take a nap right afterwards.
Yeah. So, I mean, it smells like straight juice though. So, yeah, Tyson, first year they've ever done it. Yeah, quadruple dragon saddle. It's kind of insane. This says Citra hopped as well on it. So, yeah. So this guy, a little bit darker actually
It
than the
looks
previous one.
darker again. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll try and save you one, Tyson. Chad got one the other day, so I have two more left, I think, because they only came in 2 packs, and I only got two packs. All right, let's move on to our underrated hops. So our first one is noble hops, just in general, not any one specific, but um, for those that are here that don't know, there are four noble hops out there: Saz, Tettnang, and I always forget the other two. What are the other two, Bob? You know?
Um. Hold on.
Oh, Hallertau. Hallertau. That it?
Spout. Spalt?
Spalt. Yeah.
Spalt? Yeah, Hallertau. I mean, these are all
Hers.
German, right?
Yep. These are all the original, like
These are
Bavarian
yeah, this is like the
original
stuff
hops.
like the Rasputin stuff.
Yeah, these are the original Bavarian German original hops made for brewing. Hallertau. This is original German lager hop. It's named after the region, which is Hallertau in Bavaria. Um, so it was there are not a lot of those around anymore. It's been replaced because there was a big crop disease in the 70s. So yeah, they don't really have that one anymore. Um, but Mount Hood and Liberty hops are kind of the replacement for it. Hersbrucker, so that's another like lager hop for that one, pale lagers. Saz, that one is Czech Republic area is where this one's originally from. Um, it's a flavoring hop for like Czech lagers. Um, if anybody's had Pilsner Urquell, that's almost completely Saz hop. Um, Saz is one that I've used personally. Cinnamony, peppery, earthy, not super piney in my opinion, but just kind of like peppery and earthy. I've actually used it in spices before as well, so it can bring out some pretty good flavors. Tettnang, that's noble German hop. Pale lagers, wheat beers. Um, that's the name of the town it came from was Tettnang. So that's in southern Germany. So they still produce these hops to this day in that area. And then Spalt, that's the Spalter region in Nuremberg. So that one's really woody. So if you're looking for German beers, you're probably going to find these hops in them, especially if you're looking at more lagers.
Yeah.
Nothing to add on that one, Bob. I'm just
I mean,
going
it's
all
yeah.
in
I
on
mean,
it.
they're all lager hops, so I mean, it's not. I mean, I don't mind a lager from time to time, but it's not like I'm going to be hitting those all the time. I mean, you do see them in the fest beers and the Oktoberfest as well. So, I mean, I have been drinking Oktoberfest this kind of time of year that, of course, you're hitting Oktoberfest. My
Yep.
wife actually just went and bought some Sam Adams Oktoberfest. Um, don't know why she went that direction, but hey, that's fine. She's buying beer,
Yeah.
so
Yep.
can't complain.
So this is like just straight boozy. Like it's so boozy. What do you think, Rob? You want to give your 2 cents?
Very boozy. Not bougie, boozy.
Yeah. That's what Rob said.
Mm,
So yeah, it's definitely got bite. Um, it's it's a strong one. I wouldn't recommend drinking more than one of these at a time. For multiple reasons. So yeah. Um, all right, moving on. So the person that said this was from Granite Coast Brewing in Massachusetts. That was for the noble hops.
yeah,
Then
I'm guessing they do a lot of loggers or something.
I would guess so too. That's really funny that first one was noble hops because the next two people on here said Saz and Tettnang as their underrated hops. So, um, yeah. Next one, I don't think that I maybe even had this hop before. Sterling.
I don't know that I know Sterling.
Yeah, I don't know that I've ever had it. But yeah, this person is from Sacred Profane Brewing and Tank Pub in Maine. They're saying it's really good for lagers. It's basically a lemon bomb, is what they're saying. So just super lemon forward. It's probably good in like a shandy.
I mean, I typically would like lemon forward stock type stuff,
Yeah, I can dig some lemon.
but
But
I
I don't
don't
think
know
I've
that
ever had that I know of.
I don't know. I mean, it's not super old. It's only been around since 1998.
Yeah. I don't know. I have to look into it more and see if I've actually had it or not. I'm just gonna keep rolling on. Next one is Crystal hops. So these are. See, this person is from Night Glow Beer Company in Brooklyn. They say that this hop grows very well in New England, Michigan, and Pacific Northwest region. Very versatile, low alpha acid. Works really well in lagers, and it adds depth to hoppier styles. So, again, this one is not one that I'm super familiar with as far as crystal hops. I don't know. What about you? What do you think, Bob?
I don't think I don't know that I don't know that I've had a beer with crystal hops in it.
No, I'm not even seeing it like on this list. Like I know crystal malt. Oh, there it is. 1993 is when this one was developed. Um, so it was developed from Hallertau, Cascade, and Brewer's Gold, and early green hops. Said it's spicier
Oh,
than Hallertau.
Sierra Nevada Pale Ale has got crystal hops in it.
Okay. So yeah, this says spicier than Hallertau, with cinnamon, black pepper, and nutmeg flavors. So
Rogue
I
Dead
can I
Guy.
can see that.
Yeah, so I mean it's like Rogue Dead Guy, Victory Prime Pills. It's like a pills and lager
Yeah.
pale ale type of
Gotcha.
deal.
All right. No. Well, yeah, that's one I don't know that much about. So.
I don't have anything to say about it.
All right. Cool. Next one. This is person from Brewery X in Anaheim, California. Their pick is Motueka from New Zealand. So they're saying super versatile, goes great in anything from a lager to a West Coast IPA. Bright lemon lime citrus character, clean, refreshing. That's what they're saying about it. What do you think, Bob?
I mean, they keep on hitting on these New Zealand hops, dude. I'm not sure. It's like either they hate them or they love them.
Yeah.
This is I mean the flavor profiles are I mean there's a little bit of fruitness to it, but I believe it's still kind of more of the kind of earthy type of piney, grassy. I mean what I'm seeing on it says tropical fruit, but my understanding is that it's more of a kind of an earthy one. I typically like stuff that's more kind of citrusy.
Yeah, I mean, my opinion, I actually really like Motuekas. To me, I get maybe a little bit of that lemon lime flavor, but a lot of the tropical fruit citrus coming through with Motueka. So, um, that's my two
Yeah,
cents on
I
that.
can't. I can't even think what beer has that in it. I mean, it's typically blended too, isn't it?
For the most part, yeah, it's normally blended with some other New Zealand hops, but um, I like it.
I'm okay with it.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. All right, next one. This is Finback Brewery, Queens, New York. Idaho Gem.
Idaho what?
Um, Idaho Gem, like
Gem.
GEM. Yeah. So I've had Idaho. I don't know if I've had Idaho Gem. So they're saying it tastes like sweet red fruit and citrus candy. That's what they get from it.
I mean, it sounds good. I don't know that I don't know that I've had this.
Yeah, I don't know that I have either. I mean, it definitely sounds super good. I don't know where that one's from. Bye, Cheryl. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. Let me see. Where's I don't even know where Idaho Gem is from, dude.
It's a U.S.
Is it?
Yeah.
Why is it not in the
I mean,
list
I
here?
looked up real quick to see what has it in there. It's kind of funny because like typically it says it's a lot of times blended with motica,
Motueka.
motueka.
Um, yeah, I
Tired
don't know that
Hand
I've.
Brewing. It's got one.
Who does?
Tired Hand Brewing out of
Oh,
Pennsylvania.
yeah, I've had some stuff from there before. But yeah, I don't know that I've ever had that hop.
I don't see a whole lot. I mean, I put in here real quick with just a search. I don't see a whole lot of beers that have it.
Okay, all right. Yes,
Maybe that's
Motueka
why it's
rules.
underrated. People are using it. I mean, you know what?
All right.
These you know how these things go, dude. It'll be like in a year from now, it's like every freaking beer is gonna have it in it because
Yeah.
people just copy.
Yep. Exactly. All right. Next one. This is a different brewer from Great Notion in Seattle. Um, I don't know if this is Lorraine or Lorien. Lorien hops. Again, I don't know that I've ever had this one. They're saying pleasant, bright notes of lemon, lime, and wildflower. Works best in lagers. You got anything on that one?
Dude, again, this is another one that I don't know that I've had.
I don't know anything about that one. You search it. Yeah, it's not even in this list.
Let's see, Lorraine single hop. I see a pilsner.
Okay,
I
that
mean,
makes
it's the
sense.
breweries that I'm not even familiar with that are using it. I got a Lorraine Pilsner, an
What'd you think of that one?
Audrey American Noble Pilsner. I'm seeing lager and pilsners, dude.
Lager and pills. That makes sense for something that's bright, lemon lime, flowery. Yeah, makes sense.
And then what the I mean, yeah, the alpha acids on that is only 4.5 to 6.5, so it's pretty
Damn,
low on the
that's tough to drink, and
acids.
it's not super cold either. Like I just put them in the fridge earlier today. Wow, it's just like straight alcohol when it's
It's
warm like that.
making your eyes water, dude.
I know. It's so strong. Like I do not recommend drinking more than one of those
Well, I'm
at a
surprised
time.
I finished it before you finished yours.
Yeah.
If you look back, mine is empty because I'm trying to stay a little bit ahead of
All right, pick one, Rob. What do we think? Tell the people.
This is Fine Corinthian Leather Nachos, double IPA, 8.3%.
Let's do the other Dragon Saddle since I've already had that one on the stream before, so we're gonna switch. All right, so we're sticking with the Dragon Saddle theme since everything we've had has been that. So there's different color, orange. This is the Nectaron Dragon Saddle. So we hadn't got to that yet. Person said, what was that underrated hop that was Nectaron?
Yep.
Okay, so we're going for the underrated Nectaron here. I think the Citra is probably my favorite of what we've had so far. Yeah. I mean, if the full torque is super cold, you don't get that booziness coming through as much, and it's not as much bite. But wowie,
Well, I just remember seeing like
I think this Nectaron is actually really good. I had a taste of it down there. All right, so this one, here we go, Bob. What we got on color? It's the
That looks
Nectaron.
like the last one. That kind of looks like the last one.
I think it's a little less opaque in my opinion. Like I'm holding it kind of up to my light. A little more translucent than the previous the quad that we just had. Oh my god. All right. So so this is the last one. So this is a place we've been, Burial in
Oh,
Asheville.
yeah.
So this
Oh,
is
yeah. There's a
actually
specific mosaic, right?
yeah. So this is actually the founder of Burial Beer Company in Asheville, North Carolina. So his pick is mosaic hops, but specifically mosaic hops from southern farms in the United States. So he's talking like southeastern farms, Georgia, Florida, North Carolina, South Carolina, all of that kind of thing. Apparently, these ones have lower alpha acids in them than typical mosaics do. Very blueberry, flower blossom, and tangerine forward. So that's his pick. He says it's the holy grail of selection. Okay, your
Dude.
question.
I got a question. So, just from hearing what you guys are talking about, is it um, can it be compared to wine as far as like the the difference, like he was saying with the hop, that is so much different in one part of the United States grown compared to another part of the United States? Can it be compared to wine as far as grapes? Like, is there that big of a difference of
I mean,
hops
anytime you're
grown?
growing something, yes, the soil and the environment and just the overall weather
Mhm.
of the area is going to affect the overall taste of anything
Yeah,
that you grow.
yeah, and that's like with New Zealand hops. In my opinion, New Zealand hops have a completely different flavor profile. Even if those hops were original, like they were a crossbreed between two different North American hops. In a lot of cases, they do a noble hop crossbred with something else. With those, I think the New Zealand hops have such a different flavor profile than their North American counterparts. Um, I feel like they're just juicier. Like it's like I don't know what it is about them. Sometimes it's just like you get a really resinous hop. New Zealand hops just take that to 11. That's my opinion. But yeah, I mean, there's so many factors that go into hop growing. It's climate, it's weather, it's soil, it's so many different factors. Um, there's hops that grow well just in certain regions. Washington does just about everything. The Yakima Valley has so many different hops they do there. But there's hops that grow really well in Michigan. There's hops that grow really well in the South. So it's kind of all over the place.
Dude, we got Cascade hops growing wild down in downtown Cincinnati.
Yeah, yeah. So they literally the vines just grow up the side of buildings because all the German immigrants, wild hops just once you let it's like a grapevine or anything that's a vine based. Hops being a vine, little different, but same thing. They just kind of take off. So
Go off
no,
there.
you're good. Anyway, yeah. So he's talking about these mosaic hops specifically from the southern farms, giving a very different flavor profile than hops from the West Coast, Yakima Valley. So we may have tried some of them when we were at Burial. I don't know.
I mean, that probably would have been the only place I can imagine.
Yeah,
It's just one of those things is like you don't know because no one ever puts like they just put exactly what the hop. If you ever see like they put the hops on what you're drinking,
yeah,
they typically don't put where it's from.
yep. Unless they're a New Zealand hop and you're like, oh, it's New Zealand.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, but even New Zealand, some of the New Zealand hops are grown in the U.S.
It's so here's the thing. So a hop vine, right? If it's a New Zealand hop, a true New Zealand hop, the vine grows the opposite way. So the spiral on the vine is opposite of north of the equator.
Gotcha.
I'm not joking on this. This is
No,
100%
I
fact.
understand. It's just like flesh and soul, man.
Yes. Yeah, North Equator hops, sorry, grow clockwise. Southern Equator hops counterclockwise. It's all about the sun's location. So, yeah, they just spiral opposite based on where the sun is. Yeah, Tyson noted Australian hops same way. I agree with you. I've had some different Australian hops that are really good. Um, Same thing with those. Those are growing the opposite direction. Uh, don't hear a huge amount about Australian hops anymore because New Zealand hops have kind of taken over a lot. So, Bob, what do you got for your underrated hops?
Underrated hops?
Yeah,
Oh, dude, I didn't even do any research on the underrated hops, man.
put in your spot. You gotta go. Go. Underrated
Um,
hop. Go. 1, 2, 3.
I am gonna go with underrated hops. I'm gonna have to go with let me think about it here for. I mean, maybe Rarica. I'm saying that fucking wrong.
Rawaka.
Raronka. Although I think it is kind of like being used quite a bit as of late. But it's something that's kind of growing at this point. It's not as big as some of the other New Zealand hops, but you're seeing it more and more.
Yeah.
What's your
That it.
thoughts? Yeah, that's it, man.
That's it. Just that one. Um, so my opinions for underrated hops, I kind of have three different ones here. So I have Azaka. So Rheingeist did a beer a while back that was all Azaka hopped, and it was fantastic. A lot of people don't do that hop alone. They're normally blended, but that one was fantastic. 100% Azaka hops. Another one that I really like that you don't see too much anymore, especially by itself, is Galaxy.
I'm not a big fan of Galaxy hops.
Galaxy can be bad, but I had a Belgian IPA that was all Galaxy hopped. That was perfect. Um, Taste a little bit of the hot bitterness. Didn't get a lot of pine or earthy, grassy tones from it. You got the sweet sugar candy from it being a Belgian. It was just really good. Just a really good beer. I mean, that
Hmm.
could have been the person that brewed it. This, I'll be honest, this was a Great Lakes beer like maybe 7 or 8 years ago. Um, it was a Belgian IPA Galaxy hop. Can't remember the name of it. Space something. I don't know.
Oh, it wasn't Space Dust, was it?
No, no, no. That's Elysian. No, screw that.
Oh,
That's just
that's right.
terrible.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, I'm not really into that at
No,
all.
I can't. I can't stand that. And then my other one. Where'd it go? So speaking of Australian hops, that's Galaxy's Australian. Um, where did it go? Yeah, where are you? And I'm so sorry. I don't know. I lost it. I went. My brain went away. Uh, oh, there it is. Yukonot. It's just something you don't see anymore.
Yeah, you know what? That's a good point. I haven't seen a whole lot of that. I mean, you
Yeah,
just like it.
there was like a period of maybe 3 years where like everybody was using Yukonot, and now it's like where'd it go? It's gone. I mean that one was like super fruity, but it had like this kind of almost eucalyptusy clove kind of taste to it. Like you remember like old clove cigarettes, like the smell of those were like almost eucalyptusy.
Yeah, I remember people smoking those, and that's like, I was like, oh damn, that smells good. I'll come over there. It's like an instant.
Yes, that like that. The like that's what that reminded me of was like Yukonons. But like they're super fruity as well. So they're just this weird kind of hop that's like fruit with minty menthol kind of thing going on. Super cool, but you just don't see them anymore. I don't know why. But they were like they're just packed with alpha acids though. Like they're up to 15.5% alpha acids. So like use them really sparingly. But yeah, I just haven't seen a beer with those in forever. So that's what I got.
It's a good list. Good list.
All right.
So,
I think that's our
yeah, man, we're at an
list
hour
today.
at this point. I
Yeah,
think we're gonna
yeah,
have to push off underrated breweries till next week.
that's fine. Yeah, we're good with that. We can carry
Yeah.
over. But everybody that
So
joined,
they're getting the push.
yeah, yeah, that's fine. Everybody that came and hung out with us for a while, we appreciate it. Thanks for joining, watching. As we always say, like, subscribe, um, notifications bell on if you would like to know when we have upcoming episodes. Um, Bob, we got.
Good. Hey, thanks for hanging out. Hope you had some fun. Hope you drink some beers with us. Have a
All
great
right.
weekend.
Yeah, everybody have a good weekend. Thanks. Rob says bye too.